Hi, welcome back. Do you have trouble with sleeping? Have you been doing a bunch of healing work and identity shifting and you can't figure out why you have no energy and you feel tired and not yourself? Then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Sandy. I just got done with this therapy appointment and the last thing she told me I had to share with you because it was so profound. I've been working on peace and resting, which I struggle with because I've had a lot of generational trauma. If you're new to the channel, check out this video on my generational trauma playlist. So one of the things that my goal is this year is to be able to travel a little bit and sleep. Normally, traveling and sleep do not go hand in hand for me, and I've come to the point where I don't want to travel because of that. But I do want to, I think experiences to me are more important than anything. And I just got my bachelor's degree in my online, and to walk the ceremony in November is in Kansas City. And I live in Wisconsin, so I have to travel for that. And I'd like to stay in Kansas City for more than a day or two. I'd like to explore Kansas City because I've never been there. So I'd like to stay and sleep, but if I can't sleep, I can only go so many days without sleeping. Not so fun, and traveling tired is also not fun. So I've been trying to find different ways to improve my sleep. So I was just talking to my therapist about this because I want to work with her on being able to sleep and travel. And as we were finishing up the session, we were walking out to the door, she mentions this. I think I said as we were walking out her office door was that I recently decided I was not going to get less than 7 hours of sleep. Normally it never bothered me. Normally I could go with no sleep. With all the trauma and anxiety and all that, I could go with no sleep. I am getting older, so that is also another thing. But I purposely got a fitness ring to track my sleep because sometimes I don't even feel like I sleep. So I wanted to see if there was actually evidence or data to back the fact that I was sleeping because I didn't feel like it. And now that I'm noticing, I had a really good week where I was almost getting 9 hours. Women need 9 to 10 hours actually, which I found that statistic and I really wanted to try to get that. And I did a good job for a week, but then I fell back into some old habits and all these things. And I've noticed, all that to say is I've noticed that I can't do that. I don't feel the same. I don't have the energy like I did. I've been feeling so weird and so tired lately, and I couldn't figure out why. Then as we were walking out, she's like, well, that makes sense because anxiety gives you energy. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. And well, no wonder I've been feeling like crap lately. I've reduced my anxiety. I've almost eliminated. I have a teenage daughter, so I can't eliminate all the chaos in my life. But no wonder. I thought I was a hormone imbalance or something was going on. But it bears repeating, so I'm going to repeat it. Anxiety gives you basically false energy, even though it's taking a toll on your body. That's how I was able to live in survival and have all this energy because anxiety gives you energy. Never thought of that before. Mind-boggling. So I had to share that with you because I don't want to forget it, and I think everybody should know this. That blows my mind. So if you've been doing the work and you feel super drained and you're super tired and you're actually cranky, or if you feel like you need way more sleep, consider where your anxiety level is. If it's almost gone, it might be you're not broken. I guess that's what I'm trying to say is we're not broken, we're healing. And that's why we feel, I guess it's okay you always have to feel worse to feel better, right? I always think of that when you clean a room. Like my son and I have been working on cleaning his room. And my hallway was gorgeous. My upstairs hallway was so clean. I was vacuuming so much. I had a little robot vacuum going. It was great. We were cleaning his room and we were moving around big furniture. So I took some of the stuff and put it in the hallway, right? My daughter comes home and she's like, Why does it look like the bomb went off in the hallway? Because we have to, sometimes other things get messy before the thing we're working on gets clean or healed in this case. It's been uncomfortable and unfamiliar to live in peace, which is my goal, because it's so unfamiliar. It's not, so that's the one thing with like health and wellness, like that I've always learned and what I went through with starting this lifestyle, and that I got real sick when I decided to not eat gluten and refined sugar anymore. I got real sick. I think that happens to a lot of people. There's been different TV shows that they took people out of the standard American diet and put them in a farm. Some of them had, I don't even know if that show went on after that. I think they only had a couple people that ended up staying because they got really sick because they weren't used to eating real food. Their bodies weren't ready for that. And I'm like, yep, been there. Yep. The reason that is, just a tidbit if you wanted to know, is that when certain candida, for example, and candida dies, it releases a toxin. That's what happened to me, is I killed so many candida at once. It released so many toxins into my body. That's why I got sick. But I'm not sure if that's for everybody or that's why everybody gets sick. It's that your stomach's just not used to it, basically. But that's the chemistry behind it. All that to say is that happens mentally too, I guess, and I didn't realize it. So I've been feeling like a mental detox, and this anxiety thing is the reverse of the toxin thing, I think. It's the absence. It's the absence. It's not killing it. It's the absence of the anxiety energy. It is baffling to me. Baffling to me. That's where all my energy was. It definitely makes sense. All that anxiety energy, like, it's more than just that, obviously. Now I didn't realize. So, food for thought. If this resonates with you, share below. I'd love to hear your thought on this revelation or this tidbit of fact or this factoid that I was just given. If you'd like to watch more of my inspirational videos, click here.